Dang. Level 30 already. What else is needed? I'm going to set it for 6 hours because I'm going to basically just turn in.
Thanks to you, it looks like the Tide Fair can finally happen again.
Oh, don't say that. This is nothing compared to what you've done to help me. Besides, this was always meant to be at Suibian Temple. It was just... I couldn't bring myself to face it until now. Oh, you're here too. Thanks again for everything you did to rescue Ping.
What about you?
You're welcome. We were glad to help.
I came today to give you this sky letter. It belonged to Jen, Ping's older brother.
Ping's older brother. I think I remember you two mentioning him before.
11 years ago, just before the Tide Fair, Jen had already picked up his sky letter and written his blessing on it. He was just waiting for the day to take it to Suibian Temple. But then, the unexpected happened. He never came back from the Hollow. This sky letter was all he left behind. And every time I open it and see the words, "May my family be safe," it just hits me all over again. So I went to Suibian Temple, thinking that I had to send off the sky letter. It was his last wish. But when I got there, I was told that Yunque's summit was pulling out of Waifei, and the Tide Fair wouldn't be held again. No matter how many doors I knocked on and how hard I pleaded, all I could do was watch Suibian Temple grow emptier by the day. I waited for years. And over time, I gave up.
11 years ago. So it was then.
You didn't necessarily give up because you still held on to it.
But I know the Tide Fair was something Yunque's summit organized out of their own goodwill, and that I shouldn't be blaming the mystics. I kept that bitterness bottled up all these years, until you all came back. I was happy when I first heard the temple was reopening, but then it just felt unfair. Why now? I had waited at Suibian Temple every day back then, and no one ever came. And now it just happens? Why is it that Jen never got to... I'm just glad you're here now. If it weren't for your help, Ping might have ended up just like his brother.
You didn't
I'll
give
take care
up.
of the sky letter personally. Don't worry, I understand what it means to you. I'll handle it carefully. Once I've thoroughly examined the sigil inside, I'll return it to you safely. It will be your decision whether to keep it for memory's sake or to send it flying.
I see. All right, that's more than I could ask for. Thank you. I'll be heading back now.
Please,
Wait,
take
hold
care.
on. Hold on. Stop him. Hold up. I mean, it might be a bit cliche to say it, but you should stop him and be like, hey, you didn't give up. And you didn't lose hope because you still held on to that sky letter. Like a person that would have given up would probably have thrown that sky letter in the garbage, right? So he still held on to hope. And he's alive to see it through to the end.
So the sky letter old Moore brought belonged to his son who had passed away years ago.
This sky letter is invaluable, both to him and Suibian Temple. It carries the weight of a loved one's final wish, and through it, I can catch a glimpse of the legacy left behind over a decade ago. I must thank you and Fufu. The sky letter is still trivial when compared to saving a life. We're lucky to have you here at Suibian Temple.
This must have been fate's plan all along.
If you believe in
Well
that.
said. You're quite perceptive. After seeing my disciples work so hard, I suppose I'd better stop slacking off myself. It's time I focused on making the sky letters. This time, we'll make enough for everyone in all of Waifei Peninsula, so no one will be left with any regrets.
Yeah. So this is probably going to be like, oh, well, we're finished, but there's still more to do. Increase it to level 35. Stuff to do. Sell it later. Also, since I'm thinking about it, all right.